the message from survivors of the Florida school shooting is resonating across the country. Students from Washington State to Washington, D.C. walked out of schools yesterday demanding stricter gun control laws.
More than 1,000 people rallied outside Florida's state capitol, while students from Stoneman Douglas High lobbied state lawmakers.
Coming after you. We are coming after every single one of you and demanding that you take action, demanding that you make a change.
If we are going to protect our future, why are we not protecting our children?
Well, Anne-Marie, it was a mixed bag. We spoke to some students who said, you know what, lawmakers really listened to us. They treated us like adults. They treated us like we were valued. And we asked them pointed questions. We sat inside 3 of these meetings, and the students were incredibly specific. They said, you know, what is your position on assault rifles? Do you think all of them should be banned? If assault rifles are not good for hunting, these students said, because they're so powerful that they would destroy whatever was shot with it, why are they legal? Why are they not just reserved for the military? And when the lawmakers replied, they looked for areas where they could agree. You know, the lawmakers I saw were very sympathetic toward the students. They spoke about the need for better mental health checks within the background check system, but we heard a lot of vague answers. There were some points that lawmakers weren't ready yet to really take a specific position on, but they said they wanted to look into some issues. So they seem, at least from our perspective, from what we saw, open-minded. And the students told us that they appreciated the candid discussions that they had. They felt supported, and they felt, one girl told me that she felt like something positive was going to come from this in terms of what she wanted. But other students thought they got the runaround, and they thought this was politics as usual. And toward the end of the day, the energy really escalated on the 4th floor of the Capitol, where students gathered and they started protesting, holding signs. It was emotional. You know, you could see the anger on people's faces, and they wanted the people inside the House chamber, this is right outside, to hear their message. And you know, you couldn't not hear it, because students were outside the Capitol, they were inside the Capitol, they were protesting, they were in the galleries of the chambers. I mean, the students really flooded this area, both inside the Capitol and outside.
Adriana Diaz, you know, it was just, I said this to you yesterday, knowing that many of the student sit-ins, many of the attempts to change segregation in the South in the late 50s and early 60s came about because of students. It wasn't an easy road, but ultimately it led to change. Hopefully we're seeing a little bit of that here today. Adriana, thank you so much for your reporting. We appreciate it as always.